What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life TV. I am Poetry. You are here for PNTV. If you're new around here, that stands for Poetry's News and Twisted Views, where we cover a few trending topics and I give you my point of view on it. And then y'all can chime in down in the comment section of how y'all feel about the whole situation as well. I haven't done one of these in a while, but in my absence of doing these, I hope that you were able to go over to Mike B and JT's channel. Is This a Quickie? For the first week I was absent, and for that second week I sent you over to Lady Nika for her Fuck Shit Friday, all about trending topics. I hope you got a good laugh and got your entertainment filled week done. And this week I'm back. Right now my girl Ty Bivens on Tested with Ty is over there doing a 3-hour Sunday Fun Day Live with more trending topics. She probably get in deep detail about what's going on this week, but I'm gonna just briefly give it to y'all. I was going to talk about Wendy Williams at first, but then I decided not to. There's enough people on enough channels talking about Wendy Williams. We know that she filed for divorce. Hooray, boom, bye. Kevin showed up at her house with a U-Haul truck, hit the damn truck against the house. He called the police on Wendy because she showed up at the same time that he's supposed to be moving out. There's possibly a restraining order of some sort out there that we're not sure of. I'm assuming there is, but that's possibly why he did. Maybe he just wanted to provide her some more embarrassment. I don't know. Whatever it is, she getting the man gone. Her and Lil Kev was out house hunting. Now I must say, Lil Kev has grown up to be a fine young man. He's a fine young man. So yeah, they all house hunting and she feeling good now. She feeling in herself. I was like, go ahead, Wendy, go ahead, Wendy. I've been rooting for her. Anyway, from the time that this all started, like, I'm not one of those people who come on here and talk about they can't stand Wendy and her tactics and how shiesty she is, when we sit here on YouTube and talk about their damn lives just like they do. You know what I'm saying? We just ain't got the inside scoop. We do the same damn thing when we reporting on our trending topics. We give our opinions. That's what she do too. You may not like what her opinion is, but fuck, we doing the same damn thing. So, shout out to Wendy Williams. Go ahead on, girl. So, in this week, I wanted to call this People Doing the Most. Since this is Sunday, it's not Sunday morning anymore, it's Sunday afternoon here in Orlando. But this Sunday, since it is Sunday and we want to do something God-like, you know, let's have church today, you know what I'm saying? I canceled this dude, Kanye fucking West. I had canceled him, but he always finds a way to do something more eccentric that make me have to talk about his monkey ass. I'm telling y'all, I don't ride for Kanye. I don't like him around these parts. So anything that I can say about him will be totally fucking biased because I can't stand him. Kanye West performed Sunday service at Coachella these past couple weekends. On April 21st was the day he exactly did it. What Sunday service is an exclusive musical worship, a gathering of rich folks, and he is going to start his own church because of how well Sunday service took place at Coachella. We had DMX. He gave a nice little rowdy sermon. Chance the Rapper, I don't know what the fuck he did, but he was up on stage too. Teyana Taylor, she was up on stage as well. And they were all dressed in this like mauve or beige raggedy ass Killer Mockingjay Hunger Games attire. And they sat out on the field and bowed in prayer. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with Kanye West's head. I don't know if that was part of his garb or his, his decor that he dressed himself up with. He looked like he had real bad, what's the word? Cradle cap. That's what it looked like. He had really bad cradle cap in his head as he was bowing down to worship. So since this service went over so well for Kanye West, he said he's going to start his own church. Now, first of all, like I said, this church, like I said, it's going to be exclusive for the rich and famous only. It's going to be held in Calabasas, California. Now, I seen the movie Traffic. I told y'all before when I reviewed that movie, y'all need to go see that shit. Traffic is known to be something that is highly done near the Calabasas and in Calabasas area, where they snatch up women and sell them and prostitute them off, women and kids and stuff like that. That's where Calabasas is. That's where the movie Traffic happened. The movie Traffic was based on a real life story. Okay, so that's where this church is supposed to be headed. Y'all can go to Calabasas with Kanye's coat if y'all want to. Because that's what this seems like to me. Y'all know he a free spirit. He's a free thinker. You know what I'm saying? And he got a following of fools who think that they being a free spirit and a free thinker because they follow him. Boy, you're still following him. You're still so you're not think whatever. Anyway, like I said, the performers, they all look and like they were straight out of Hunger Games. And his church, Kanye's church, is not a typical church, you know, with the 4 walls and a roof and a steeple and, you know, open up the door. Here's a church, here's the people, here's a church, here's the steeple, open up the doors and see all the people. It's not that. That's not what type of church he has. Okay, so Kanye West says that he is the church. He is the text. It will be his music, so therefore he is the worship. You know what I'm saying? And now I know the Bible says somewhere in there, when 2 or more gather together in my name, there shall be church. But I don't know who the 2 people that are gathered inside of Kanye is to make him the church, unless he just going off the fact that he a Gemini. You know, we a twin soul. Maybe that's what he going off that fact that he's a Gemini and he got, you know, twins, zodiac. So that's where he could become the church. But Kanye is the church, the songs, the worship, and the holy text will be Kanye West. I don't know if this church will be called Yeezy. Jesus walks with me. I have pictures. Jesus walking with him. Well, at this church, y'all, he was selling this old fucked up ass clothing, I guess, so you could join his cult. Tube socks. They look like they have dirt thrown on them. $50. T-shirts. Repping the church, repping the service. Called Service at the Mountain. That's what's going to be embroidered on t-shirts. $225. Now, just the other day, I was on here talking about I didn't want to charge y'all $25 for a fucking t-shirt. And Kanye coming in here charging $225 for a sweatshirt that says Service at the Mountain. And I'm telling you, these clothes look like they've been rolled in dirt. Real good. OxyClean couldn't get it out. That's what it looked like to me. Fuck it, y'all. I think I'm gonna charge y'all these $25 shirts. If y'all go buy that Kanye shit and go rep that church for Kanye. Okay. Anyway, speaking of Kanye West and the West family, as we were just doing, Kim Kardashian West is dropping a gavel on y'all bitches, baby. She is about to become a lawyer with no schooling, no law degree. She finna become a full-fledged lawyer. You ask, how the fuck does that happen? Because I asked, how the fuck does that happen? Are you just gonna shit on the people who spent all these god doggone years in school getting a bachelor's degree, then getting a JD, and then gotta sit for the bar and got an apprenticeship? They just gonna shit on all that and let Kanye West's wife, Kim Kardashian, become a lawyer. Well, apparently, this shit is legal. It can be done there in California, IA, which is the state they reside in, okay? So I'm thinking, damn, I lived in California for a long damn time. You mean I could have been a lawyer all that doggone time? As much as I like to debate with people and research law and like get people out of contracts and voids and things like that, as much as I like to do that type of stuff, I could have been a lawyer all this time without going to school. I done spent all this money on student loans and shit trying to get my fucking finance degree, which I did, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I got credentials. I have a degree in international business. I have a certificate in Black studies. You know, I also have a creative writing certificate. I have all that. I spent all that motherfucking money. That's all I had to do is stay in California and become a lawyer with no schooling. She's going to sit for the bar in the year 2022. That's in 3 years, y'all. And you ask how you do this. Well, like I said, according to California, the state of Vermont, and the state of Virginia, plus the state of Washington, all four of them, there is no prerequisite that you have a law degree in order to sit for the bar. What they do, they charge them a couple fees that's going to total $263. That's it, y'all. Like I said, forget all the $100,000 in student loans. $263. They're going to apprenticeship for a practicing law firm. They must do this apprenticeship for at least a year, and then they can sit for the bar. When did they start this shit? How come everybody don't fucking know that? You know how many black people I know would probably be lawyers right now? Because we couldn't afford to go to fucking law school. We didn't get accepted into Harvard Law and shit like that. You know how many people I know that would be lawyers right now? So, she's in this program that they call, damn, I can't think of it now. It's some type of law program. I can't think of the name of the program. I'm going to find out if I have to add to the screen, I'll add it to the screen. Basically, like I said, they have to do a minimum of 18 hours of studying under supervised mentorship. She needed 60 college credits to start this program. It could have been anything. PE, home ec, knitting, anything could be your 60 college credit hours, which she said she had. She said she had at least 75. She just hadn't graduated. Whatever it is, she get into this program with those 60 college credit hours. She do an apprenticeship, which I didn't think you could do a lot of apprenticeships these days without being in school. I got rejected for a lot of apprenticeships because they said I was too old because I had already graduated college. I couldn't do an apprenticeship. I couldn't do an internship, none of that stuff. But I guess it's possible, you know, if you look hard enough, you got the right people, you got the right name, then it could be done. So, let me take my glasses off. I didn't realize I still had my glasses on. So, she is going to practice with this company for a year. If she passes the bar, when she takes it, she's basically going to be taking the baby bar. Is what first year law students take. When she passes that, she'll be able to study 3 more years under this law firm, or actually, I don't even know if it has to be that same law firm. She can study 3 more years before she can actually start going to court and defending people. Now, Kim K states that on her very first test, she aced it. Oh, that was real country sound. I said test. That she aced it 100%, right? And I quote, "It was super easy for me. The reading is what really gets me. It's so time consuming. Really? Like, who wants a fucking lawyer that ain't gonna read a case file? You gotta read, money. You gotta read in order to know what the heck I'm being charged with. But the reading is what really bothers her. She said she grasped onto the topics within a matter of seconds, but that reading gets on her damn nerves. Well, speaking of school, another friend of the Kardashians, or ex-friend, baby mama, Blac Chyna, Miss Angela White, announced via Twitter and Instagram that she was accepted at Harvard Business School. The online school. Well, once the news got out, and TMZ reported it as well, pissed off graduates and other students of Harvard say, "You're not about to shit on my damn hard work. All the stuff I had to do to get up in this god doggone school, you're not about to do that, boo." So they contacted the school and alerted the school, like, what the fuck is going on? What is this about, right? Well, the school went through their registry and everything, and they said that they have no student, not a student with the name of Angela White. That's such a basic name. Nor Blac Chyna that has been accepted into Harvard anything, not online, not the law school, not on campus, not enrolled into a singular class, nothing. Well, Newsweek is reporting that the damn girl faked the acceptance. First this fake build a body, now you gonna fake your acceptance into Harvard. Oh my God. Newsweek is reporting that Blac Chyna's team are the ones who issued the fake acceptance letter to TMZ. Of course, Blac Chyna gonna say she didn't have shit to do with it. I guess your team just wanted you to look smarter than a fifth grader. I don't know, girl. Baby, I'm telling you, fuck it. I'm finna put me a doctorate up on my wall. Next video. No, I don't even know what a fucking doctorate look like, but I'm finna get one of them motherfuckers, right? I could become a lawyer. I could start my own church. I could be the church. And I could enroll myself into Harvard without ever being accepted. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, oh, what y'all feel? How do y'all feel, first of all? Let me go back for a second. Would y'all attend Kanye's church? Just out of curiosity, would y'all want to see exactly what's going on? Like what they out here bending knee in the fields and what he gonna pray about and preach about? Or y'all just want to go just to see all the celebrities who gonna come through and show their ass like Chance and Teyana Taylor and DMX did. You know, DMX always giving a sermon when he, you know, somebody need to save his ass though. But still, and then Kim K as a lawyer. Did y'all know that you could become a damn lawyer without going to law school in the state of California, Virginia, Washington, and Vermont? How y'all feel about Kim K becoming a lawyer? I know she's doing a lot in the community, from what I'm hearing, that is dealing with criminal reform and the prison law system. And in a lot of cases, we call those people activists, community activists. But I don't think they just slide right into the state of a lawyer. But like I said, 18 hours a week. That's it. 18 hours a week, and she gonna become a lawyer if she passed that bar. I mean, like, anybody can go to a library and read law books and study on their own and possibly pass the bar. But damn, that's a shit in the face for people who actually went to school. That's a shit in the face for me. And I'm in the face. Okay, well, sticking with California, there is reportedly herpes breaking out all over the place in Coachella. Between Los Angeles and San Diego and around the Coachella Valley, an app called Herp Alert said they have spiked from 12 cases of herpes reported daily to 250 during the Coachella weekends. Like, Coachella usually lasts 2 weekends. Now, this app is known to track people with herpes and their diagnoses and things of that nature. Herp Alert, that's what it's called. So in total, 1,105 new cases of herpes were reported in the Coachella Valley area, like I said, to include LA and San Diego. Although the health department in the Los Angeles County area say they have no evidence of this, that they think that this is all a hoax. If this is a hoax, I hope that it encouraged these bastards to put fucking condoms on. Use some dental dam. I can't stress that enough. Condoms cheap as fuck. You can go to the clinic and get them for free. Why not just use them? If you're going to be out there being all willy-nilly, having different willies stuck in your nilly while you at Coachella, because people do that at festivals. I know. I done been to Carnival. I done been to Fest. You go to fuck. You don't really go for the music all the time. You go for everything. So I know, protect your damn self. How hard is that for you to do? I don't understand why y'all walking around here just sticking raw penises and raw cootie cat, putting tongues in places that ain't covered. Like, come on now. Stop eating booty like groceries without the saran wrap. I don't understand, people. It ain't that expensive. It ain't that expensive. Speaking of money, let's move on to money. Over $30,000 spilled out for the back of a moving truck in Grand Haven, Michigan the other day. The person that was moving said a cardboard box filled with $30,000. Like, wow. I didn't get to find out if this was an older gentleman. You know how sometimes older people don't like to use banks. They hide money in their mattresses. They put the money in their Bibles and their books. They put money in the walls. My godmother used to do that. They had all their money in their walls and the house kept catching on fire and the money burned up. But they put money in places other than banks. So I didn't get to see if that's what that man was doing. But he put the box on the back of his moving truck, forgot about it, and drove the fuck off. And the money just flew all the way south down US 31 until it hit the bridge. And motorists jumped out and started grabbing money everywhere. The man returned because the police had came and shut down the doggone road. The man showed up and said, hey, I had like 30 G's, cuz, like 30 of them in this box. And police are demanding people to give the money back. Would you give it back? Would you give it back? Well, there was some bystanders still around, the area. They turned in a total of $2,470. Later on, a lady appeared at the police station. A singular lady had turned in $3,880. And two teenage boys, both age 17, turned in a total of $630. So basically, we got about $7,000 of the money that's been turned in. $23,000 of it in the wind or in somebody's pockets. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. My good moral sense would have said, turn the money in. Especially since they found out who the money belonged to. But my broke pockets sometimes be saying, baby, the shit I could do. I could do some strange things with some change with just $500 of that. You talking about $23,000 more? I don't think that people gonna return their money back in. Houses being foreclosed on, the car broke down, they need groceries this week. Mama needs some new prescriptions. Daddy need a new pair of shoes. Baby need Pampers. Depending on who it is, I don't think they're gonna turn that money in. Now, the lady that turned in that $3,880, first I was thinking, she kept some of that money. But to turn in $3,880, that seems such an odd amount. The two teenage boys, the $630, yeah, I think that's all they had to. But the lady that had the $3,880, baby, she was money grabbing. She was out there raking it up, yeah, $23,000 left out there. Y'all let me know if y'all be the one turning that money. I think my mind is telling me that because we found out who the money belonged to, I would give it back because I got enough bad karma in my life, y'all. I think I'm still paying for shit that I did back when I was 5. So I don't think I need no more bad karma. But if they had not identified who the money belonged to, fuck the police. Fuck the police. I'm gonna turn that shit back in. You can't arrest me for it. No. So speaking of arrest, let's move on again. If y'all noticed that Dylan Roof was trending and on TV this week, you know who Dylan Roof is, the white terrorist who shot up the 9 people in the church down there in Charleston, South Carolina. He was sentenced June of 2015, got a life sentence, went to jail I think in 2016, something like that, December. Well, Bernie Sanders is advocating for prisoners to get voting rights reinstated. And for me, I'm all here for some of those who have served their time, those who had miscellaneous convictions like weed and shit like that. Yeah, I think that they can, the ones, have redeemed themselves to come back in society, I think that they can get their voting rights restored, which is what they did here in Florida during this last election. But those lifers, the terrorists, the ones on death row, murderers, kidnappers, rapists, no. I think you done lost your damn mind, Bernie Sanders. I think you done lost your damn mind. And so to push the point that Bernie Sanders done lost his damn mind, a lot of the Republicans are throwing out, so Bernie Sanders wants Dylan Roof to get his voting rights reinstated, things like that, right? But they did ask Bernie Sanders if the marathon bomber and rapists should get their voting rights reinstated, and Bernie said yes. He said yes. And then he doubled down on it the next day on Twitter, put up that he believes that the voting right is a democratic right to all Americans. Like, once you become incarcerated, does not mean you're no longer an American. But he thinks that's a voting right to all Americans and that everybody should have the right to vote. Period. No questions about it. They're not going to get out of jail to go to the polls. They're going to bring the polls to them. Same way they do in senior citizen homes. They bring the polls to the people who can't come out. And then I found out that there are 2 states. Did I put it in my notes? Vermont and Maine. Damn, is Vermont the same fucking state that allows you to become a lawyer too? Let me go back there again. Vermont, damn, you can do all kind of shit. Maybe I should move to Vermont. But Vermont will allow, Vermont and Maine does not take away voting rights for felons. And so Bernie thinks that this should be something nationwide. Of course, he's getting a lot of pushback from the left and the right. He's getting a lot of pushback. Okay, so I was like, no, you don't lost your damn mind. But I understand what he's doing. Bernie is trying to get the black vote. A lot of black people rode for Bernie before. I was one of the people that rode for Bernie. And I still ride for Bernie as far as his politics more than any other candidate right now. But since there are a lot of black people who are disproportionately incarcerated, that would gain a lot of votes on that end. That's what Bernie's mind is going. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people I see some stuff out there talking about, oh, get out of jail, had to get out of jail, you know, and if you vote for me, you'll get out of jail. That is not what he's saying. He's not saying you're going to get out of jail if you vote for me. He's saying incarcerated people, while they are incarcerated, can still vote. Like I said, I still got my issues with motherfuckers like rapists and terrorists and shit like that. People who have been found guilty of treason against the United States, who have performed terrorist attacks, including fucking Ku Klux Klan members. I think that they should not have voting rights. They're not Americans in my head. They are against America. So I think that I don't think that they should have voting rights, but I understand what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Do I totally agree with it that it should be everybody? I don't know about that there, right? Ooh. Shit. Well, speaking of the presidency, I told y'all this election was going to be a shit show. And it is now official. Joe Biden has officially thrown his hat in the race for president. He has asked former President Barack Obama to not endorse him. And everybody's like, what the fuck? You know, what you mean by that? What you mean? Yo, want his vote? Like, they got some animosity. They got some beef. But Joe Biden is saying that he thinks that anybody that wins this race, this 2020 election, should do so on their own merit. And that's what he wants to work with. Damn, I want to say it was Kat Harlem that told me the lady's name, Stacey Abrams. I want to say it was Kat Harlem that did it. I forgot. I apologize if it wasn't you. Or I apologize to the person who really told me that Stacey Abrams was the person they were trying to get to be his VP. And I said that they got her as the VP that he's going to lose. Because people are not ready for a woman to be a VP or president. And they damn sure don't want a black woman. Especially a black woman that speak out against white supremacy. They don't want that. Somebody that speaks out against the patriarchy. They don't want that. Stacey Abrams would be a bad fit for Joe Biden. But honestly, Joe, who really gets into the presidency based off their own merit? Look at the dumb fool we got in there right now. I mean, let's just say, you know what I'm saying? Is that all I got? I think that's all I got, y'all. So, and I almost forgot it. Idris Elba, y'all. I'm sorry. My ladies, Idris Elba is off the freaking market again. This is his third marriage, y'all. We've been acting like Idris been single all this time. No, Idris been a hoe all this time. Remember all that whole situation that went down with K. Michelle and all that stuff too? Yeah, Idris been a hoe for a long fucking time. But now he is married to Sabrina Charway. If I'm pronouncing her name incorrectly, I apologize. They had a 3-day Moroccan wedding ceremony. They look happy. The photo I got of them, they look like the doggone Prince and stuff of the UK. Who them people? Prince Charles and all the people. They look like royalty. Just a simple little picture. They look like royalty. No, he is British and everything. So yes, he got married. They met on the set of the movie. What was the name of that? When they was out there in the wilderness, him and one other person that was out there in the wilderness. I think Kate Winslet, and they got stuck out there, and he was stranded and shit like that. 2017 is when they met on the set of that movie, and they just happened to fall in love. And now, just They got married, y'all. Idris is no longer an eligible bachelor. I'm saying, some of my friends say they don't feel Idris. Like, if you straighten up his bottom teeth, Idris fine as a motherfucker to me. And I've seen his eggplant. I like Idris. Idris is sexy. I'm just saying. So, yes, he's finally off the market. If y'all can find me a black brick, let a sister know, because I'm going to England on my birthday. That's one of the places I'm going. And I love chocolate men. I love black men. And black men with accents. I don't care from what country they from, but the British accent, oh, they could just talk to me all day long. And we could debate over whether you could say squirrel or squirrel. I think they say squirrel over there. It's so funny sounding. Anyway, y'all, Idris off the market. That's one black bird I ain't gonna be dating. Okay, well, shoot. Like I said, so right now, I don't have anybody that I really want to vote for who with their hat in the ring. I say I was rocking with Bernie once upon a time. This is the only thing that I'm like, really, Bernie? But as far as like other politics, yeah, I'm more than anybody. Bernie's still my guy, I guess. $30,000, which I'll give any of it back. Depending on how much the money is, which you get back. If you just found that $630, like them young dudes, like the two teenage boys, if y'all found that $630, would y'all get that back? Most likely, yes. If you found that $3,880, like that one woman, would you give that back? Most likely not. And if anybody out there got more than that, I doubt if they're going to get their money back, y'all. I would be so surprised to see if they do. Herpes at Coachella, wrap that shit up. That's just so simple. That's so simple. That's like, why we need to do a PSA for that? Like herpes, any type of sexually transmitted diseases, and all herpes can't be sexually transmitted. All herpes are not sexually transmitted, like cold sores. But still, come on now. Do better. Do better. Blac Chyna in Harvard. Kim K and her law degree, or her being a lawyer. I wouldn't want her as my lawyer. I'm sorry. I mean, maybe I could use you as a community activist, but and whatever. And Kanye's church, y'all going? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Whatever, y'all. Anyway, this has been PNTV, Poetry's News and Twisted Views. We'll be back next week. And if you have not already done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, so that way you can be notified of every video that's coming around these parts. And on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be live. I haven't done a live in a couple months, y'all. We getting live. It's going to be an open forum. We can talk about what we want. Ask me questions. We can do a Q&A. And I'm going to see the movie Endgame on Wednesday afternoon. So by the time I come to the live, I'll be ready to talk about that too. Y'all have a good night. Peace.